Hey there, YouTubers. This is my greatest find yet. This is the Achoro USB hub, and I'm telling you, this thing is a lifesaver, time saver, space saver. I was looking for something a little bit, better to go ahead and use for multiple drives and even to plug in other devices. And this thing, it is extremely, extremely lightweight. And this could be perfect for, a person's purse or backpack or laptop case. And it basically does everything you need it to do, and you don't even have to, carry on an excess of plugs or extensions in order to use your drives or anything else on your computer. Basically, this will be all you need. Throw it in your bag and get going. And I really like the fact that it has like a little switch here, because sometimes when you plug things in, you don't always need it to be powered up. So it gives you the option of turning it off when you don't need it, but still, you can keep the things plugged in, but yet cut off the power source, which is pretty cool. And it comes in this little box right here. Simple, sweet, and to the point. That's this product in just a few words for sure. Now what I have here, I have a little mini laptop here. And as you can see, it has one USB port here. Let's see right there. Wait, nope, that's not the USB port, that's a look. Here's one right here. And then one right, where is it? One right around here as well. A little bit dark, but there, right there. And I have this drive right here, my Blu-ray drive. Thing is that, you plug it in, it has like, you need, two USB plugs to power it up, properly. So then I'd plug it in here, but how the heck am I going to get this plugged in on the other side? Well, previously, I used this long extension cord, which is, doesn't take much room, but the thing is that why are you going to carry extra cords with you when you can just have one little device here that fits the bill for this and many other things? So, I go ahead and I just plug this in. Alrighty, so instead of toting around a long extension cord, well, it's not that long, that only has one use, you can just carry this, pop this in your bag, and be able to use it for more than just one thing. And now I have the drive plugged into the USB hub right here, and voila, power, and, oh, see, there we go. It works perfectly. Plug and play, and go. It's the most seamless, easy to use, accessory for the computer that I think I own, aside from the drives, alright? But, that's easy enough. But the USB hubs, back in the old days, when we used to have hubs, you had to, install drivers and stuff, which was a bit of a pain at times. But this, super easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug in a hard drive. And I'm also going to be using it to like transfer files. I'm going to plug in another hard drive whenever I unplug this one. And go ahead, and it works really fast when transferring files as well. And it already has right there, instant. Does not take long at all for this to recognize your devices when you plug it into this hub. Like, recognizes instantly. And then I also have here a, let's see, SD card. Let's see here. So do you go this way? I always forget which way to put this thing in. Let's see here. Goes in fairly easy once you. Oh wait, I see which way the pins are. So you just put it in this way. Oh, duh! Look how easy that goes in. And then also a very cool thing is that you can put in a micro SD card. These you got to be very careful with because they're so tiny. And I think same thing. So let's see here. Alrighty, doing this one-handedly because I don't have a camera stand for this. Maybe I should use two hands for this. Alrighty. Let's see, the Mirco SD card sometimes is a little tricky. But let's see what we got up so far. Alright, so this is basically it, you know, fairly easy. Got everything you could possibly need. I mean, I'm going to be using this at home, on the go. Super easy, super light, and it fixes a lot of the necessities that one would need when they have to either plug in drives that require more than one USB slot, especially when they're so far apart, or plug in more than one drive, or even charge your phone on the go. Now, one thing I did notice is that it's a lot easier to put in the little micro SD card first, to do that one first, and then if you're going to put this one in there, put that one after you put in this one, of course. And it went in very easily after I took this one out, of course. But keep that in mind if you're going to be plugging in, you know, putting in both kinds of cards in there. And yeah, it came up super fast. And here we are, here. Loaded up super fast. Here we are, we have the Blu-ray drive, and here we have the local disk drive, which is, see, and right away you have everything you possibly could think of having show up when you plug in your drive, and super quickly as well. Let's take a look, go back and see about the micro SD card. Here we are. And sometimes if it doesn't show up, you want to go ahead and refresh it. Have this little thing show up. Alrighty, and here's another good tip. When you're plugging in the cards, if it doesn't recognize on here right away, just switch the little switch here off and then back on again. And voila, there you go. We have everything that's on here. The drive, the micro SD, and the regular SD card. Everything's right here. Very, very super easy. So what we're going to do is do a quick transfer. Just to demonstrate. Let's see here. Well, that's way too big. I don't want to do anything that's going to take too long, because you guys just want to see what you want to see, and then we get going. So we can take a look at, let's see, how big is this? 4 gig. Alright, that's good enough. We can take this and we can just, let's see here. Take this and we will copy. And we're on the hard drive now. So we go to here. We'll just go here and right click, paste. Let's just take a look at that. I think it's about like a 4 gig. Oh, pretty darn good for 4 gig, and it's moving along seamlessly. So it's a pretty swell little item. I'm telling you, this will help you in like so many different situations. You know, whether it be home or on the go. And I'm telling you, it's so lightweight. So check it out. You can handle everything that you could possibly need, from charging to storage solutions to doing, you know, work on the go. The read-write speed is pretty good as well. I mean, it's faster than anything that I actually have currently. Let's take a look at progress. Yep, going pretty good. Let's see again. I think it was about 4 gig that I decided to move. Oh, yep. Right about that. And at 4 gig, for it, you know, going steadily like this, it's pretty good. It says about 5 minutes. It's usually, you know, sometimes less than that anyway. Let's see here, it's still going. It's about 11:13. We started at about 11:11. I think the estimated time is usually pretty accurate. So this is basically what you get. It's actually perfectly done, so that way it doesn't add any weight to like your already big load of a computer and a power adapter. And here's what it is. It's really seamless. So the build, you can tell it's like high quality because of the lightweight, but also because of the seams, like the way the plastic edging is done and the way that the line is on there when it was put together. There's no like uneven edges, or like a lot of times if you get like a cheap plastic accessory like a USB hub or many other cables, you can tell, you know, that it wasn't made with quality. This you can tell is made with high quality for sure. And the cord is it's a pretty good length, not too long, not too short, so like whatever, however they constructed this, it did a very, very good job. Let's take a look at our transfer. Oh, only 2 minutes to go. I have no idea why I picked like one of the biggest things I had, but I wanted to see how it handled like something around 4 gigs, so it's handling it rather well. So it averaged about a minute per gig, which is pretty good. And as you can see, it's almost done. Let's see here what time it is. Yep. It was about that. And oh, and it is done. All done, and all we have to do is we go back to... I think I did it in this one? Oh no, I didn't. Which one did I put it in? Can't even remember which one I put it in here. Ah, I put it in this one, the micro SD card. And it's all in there. And like there's no stuttering or no delay when you're accessing the different folders or the different drives you have plugged into it. It's like I said, seamless. It's really, really an awesome little device. And then what we do here is that when we're done, let's see here. Oh, let us go here and just do it the old-fashioned way. Eject, because we want to make sure there's nothing that goes wrong with ejecting the device. It's always good to do that. Make sure everything is ejected safely, and we are done. Here we are. That was it. And then all we have to do, of course, is just switch it off, unplug it, and it's good to go wherever you go, or good to go and whatever else you need to do with it. And I'm telling you, definitely worth it, for sure. So you guys check it out, and always remember to eject it, you know, the usual old school way, because it's never good just to switch it off before you eject it, because you make sure you do everything properly. Check it out. I think it's pronounced Achoro. Achoro. Oh, anyway, that's the one. So check it out. It's really great, very useful. You won't regret it.